What's up, everybody? It's your boy Melv here for our story time, and today's story, I'll be talking about how of my elementary school days in Puerto Rico, more specifically from the 6th grade. To all you guys who are wondering, wait, I thought 6th grade was in middle school. That yes, but when I first arrived here, it was actually elementary. And I think you can guess my reaction was, "Are you kidding me? I just left elementary. I was ready for middle school, literally." And here's the funny part. It gets worse. I have to wear a uniform. Ho, like a private school. And this ain't no private school. This is a public school. Literally. Try to imagine wearing the same color, same clothes over and over again. Seriously. That's kind of a headache. And it will never change. Actually, it did change, but when they converted to a middle school, which is this is the same school that I turned to a middle school, so I was stuck in the same school from the 6th grade until the 9th grade. Yes, the education grading system here is weird. Until they reverted back around 2018 or 2019. But I'm going to talk about a particular student who was bullying me when I first arrived there. A bully. Until it ended in the second semester because, oh boy. Okay. When I first arrived here, I was like the quiet type. Like, I never know anything because, remember, I spent most of my life in the U.S. until I moved because I hardly know anything what school is like in Puerto Rico. I was mostly from school in West Virginia, Florida. But Puerto Rico's another level because, first of all, the heat over here, wow. To me, first of all, the car that we had, it was an old one we had. It was from when we arrived from West Virginia. It was given to my cousin, but they gave us back. It was a red one. It was a Ram, I think. Had an air conditioner, so imagine the heat. And they're not. This is from 2008, so boy, it was hot. Plus the smell of the sewers backing up. The early morning sewer, oh boy, smell like New York. Whew! And that's literally what this town's famous for by the smell. It's not in one place, it's everywhere. And the heat, ugh, including the sun baking, damn. You're sweating, and plus the uniform's white, so you're going to need some sweat stains on the collar of the. It's actually a polo. The collar is white, so you'll need some stain marks from your neck, which is annoying. Ugh. And what Actually, because me and my brother separate, because separate has different schools because he goes to one school and he goes to the other. But he's the lucky one because his school was more bigger. He has autism, but he goes to elementary school because okay, remember these schools are more near local neighborhoods, urban districts, and let's see what else. Oh yeah, my school was small, damn small. I think I said this before. It was only 2 floors. The hallways are more near the balcony. Well, the whole balcony, like a whole thing. There's no window on the side, just bars. And damn, the smell of the sewer over there. Whew, in the morning. If you're one of the students near the classroom near where the cafeteria is, you better hold your breath. It'll be a doozy. And damn. Originally, I was going to when I graduated 5th grade. I was planning to go to Deland Middle. I think everybody in Deland knows what that school is. I was planning to go there. I've been there for a tour for the newer students who are graduating from the 5th grade. I kind of like to go there. It looks awesome. They have a locker room in the gym. Awesome. When I ride here, it has nothing like that. No gym, nothing. Just one small 2-floor building. Literally. And okay, all schools have more grassy areas? Yeah, this one doesn't. And it's always messy. I mean, you find trash everywhere. And damn. The girls were cute, but remember, I didn't know how to speak Spanish back then. So it was tricky for me to talk with the others. Only a few I can talk to. Mostly the more smart ones, like a couple were honor students, so they understand what I'm saying. And also, I used to play Pokemon, so I managed to find some group who play Pokemon with me. I had a good deck. My cousin gave me her old deck, which is the first generation, so that's quite rare. I no longer have it because I gave it to my other cousin who plays it, so he took care of them. So good for him. And you think it was easy over there? Hell no. You think middle school in the US is hard? Think again. Over here is like hell. Like literally. Like I don't know which level of hell. Oh boy, it's a different culture here because remember, this is around a small neighborhood, like more small. Like you have a baseball park, and that's like the only place we go for pee right there. We just walk out the school and go over there. It's okay. You know, like in actual buildings, the US has like a track, field, gym. You know there. Here, no. And we had two types of uniforms: our polos and our slacks, which are color cream or khaki, and our PE clothes are like a t-shirt and these type of pants, like like sweatpants, but more like okay, you try to bend too much, it's like try to split too much, it'll rip your pants from your behind. Yeah, those color red, which are the worst. Ugh, I hate wearing those. I prefer wearing my own clothes better, literally. Ugh. But hey, the education system here it's kind of crazy because first of all, I prefer wearing my own clothes better than wearing uniforms. I had to wear uniforms from the sixth grade until the end of my high school. Until when I hit university, I'm free. As for the food over there, well, okay, but now this is pretty good food, so I'm getting used to it. There's some I like and some I don't. And people like, what kind of food they have? They have like, okay, whenever like you look something like in November they're more big because they like like tradition like Puerto Rican week close to Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's like a little cream called tembleque. It's like coconut, I think, like it's some type of Jello mixed with coconut and milk, like Jello. And you have rice cake, which I didn't like. Anything I don't like, I don't eat it. I just I'm quite known for being picky. Don't get me wrong. And oh boy. And to me, I was getting used to this because and the first semester was it was not easy because face it, when you're not from here, it's not easy. Why I say not easy? Give me a level 1 to 10. Well, a 0. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Anywho, sorry. And wow. And it was quite noisy, literally. It had like English week, which I kind of like. It was quite cool. I did won first place in a race. It was actually a Thanksgiving race. I won first place. So it was my first time winning. It was pretty cool and awesome. My first medal. Okay. But people ask me, what are there any other classes? And yeah, the problem is pre-K classes. They don't concentrate. Okay, these are the only subjects they more concentrate: PE, science, music, history, and Spanish, and math, of course. And here's the thing: the school's not big enough to have other classes like like okay, like other schools teach you like art and they have their own library. Yeah, this one doesn't have a library or art class, so it's just still subjects. Which I'm kind of like, what the fuck? What kind of school is this? Yeah, but no, it's Perigo. So yeah, the government's corrupt during that time period, so they don't give a shit about giving the money to for a library. Yep. Okay. Plus, during rainy seasons, oh boy. First of all, Renard said there's like no air conditioning, like everything's like all inside or have broken fans. Yeah, that's what the schools are. Okay, imagine you have like you're in the hallway, like an opening, like a giant gap leads to the outside, like similar like a balcony. Yeah, that's what it is. And it rains hard. It starts. Oh boy, makes it hard for students to get in and out, go to the next class without getting wet, which is ridiculous. I wouldn't know. Oh boy. Then I encountered my first bully. Literally, my first, because when I was in the States, I was quite friendly because, face it, hey, hello, remember, I didn't know Spanish at the time. And it was tricky to learn Spanish in that class because, hey, if you see the textbooks, they were broken. I mean, these textbooks are old, they're broken. They've been wrecked. And they never get the chance to get new ones. You have graffiti dates back all the way back to 2005, 6, 7, damn. Before I moved there. Yeah, that's how old those books are. And the Spanish teacher was like an old guy. At first, I was like, I don't understand this because, first of all, I'm not from there. This was before I knew how to speak Spanish. I don't understand it. And most people are like, okay, how do I understand English? Television. And me, to my Spanish, I watched like a show called El Chavo. Which, okay, to my Spanish-speaking fans from the land community, from Puerto Rico, Mexico, they know what the show is. They know what it is. And also, I watched The Simpsons in Spanish, which basically it's like the only show that is good because I didn't have cable at the time, so I just watched The Simpsons during. I think it only appears on Thursdays, I think. But to me, it's like funny because I always eat and watch the show. And the projects, oh boy. Because, hey, I think my first project was, by famous historic figure, and the first one was, the project I got was Rosa Parks, which, hey, cool. I learned a lot about her. And the project kept going. Then there was the science fair, which, wow, I won second place. And guess what project I did? You heard of the floating egg trick? You know, you just salt put salt and egg in salt water and it starts floating. You know that trick? It's going how it balances. That. And oh boy, including the Puerto Rican exam, which all of you don't know what it is similar to the FCAT, which I think my followers in Florida might know what it is. It's the official exam, border exam. If you cheat, you're screwed. Helps progress, your GPA. And this is the first time for me because, hey, I never heard of this, and this is like a serious one. Then guess what? I graduated in 6th grade. I got like high honor, so yeah. Oh my god. I was like, wait, I just graduated in the 5th grade in 2008, and now I graduated in 6th grade in 2008. Like, okay, this is backwards. And here's the thing. Over here, they're more creative with their graduation. And guess what we had? Instead of togas, we had to wear Chinese clothes. Yeah. In English week, like I mentioned, there was like around the world thing, and my class got China. And okay, remember there's two there's two 6th grades at the time, like 6th grade A, 6th grade B. Mine was 6th grade B. 6th grade A got Japan, which damn, they were lucky. And we got China, and actually, the theater brought Chinese rice, which I didn't like at the time when I tried it. Now I like it. That's the first time I ate Chinese rice. Yummy. And The girls had to wear, the traditional Chinese outfit, dress. As for the guys, we had to wear I don't know what hat that comes with the ponytail. You know which one? That one. We had to go to Chinatown to get the clothes, literally, of our choice. Like the colors, I wore like a type of blue. I don't know what color, like lapi lazuli color. That one, a darker kind with, including the slippers, including the type of necklace. The one, the bead one. Damn, it was during the weekend. Oh boy. And some of us didn't know, but the teacher knew, so she's the one who had to show where. Oh boy. Now back to the main topic, the one in the name, the bully. There was this kid in my class when I was starting Prigo. This guy was annoying. He wasn't tall, he was like 5 feet, but he knew karate and he was annoying. And remember, this is before I knew how to defend myself and fight because, hey, one, I was new here. I was like the type who follows the rules. I was staying in the U.S. There's no fight. I never seen a fight before. And I counted my first fight. The bastard sucker punched me in the stomach. Literally. A hard one. I was like, what the fuck? You can't hit. It's like, what you gonna do? And this is the thing, because here in Borrego, you see a lot of school fights. From elementary to high school. Yeah, a lot. It's not like the US, so no one's gonna break it. Just go see. It's like to them it's entertainment. And this has been going on from when I first started. And one time I came with bruises. I talked to my cousin at that time. She was in high school, and she told me she gave me some advice. Bring a bat and whack him, which was funny because she was in her senior year that time, and her mother was my aunt. She was an English teacher, teaching high school as well. Told me, no, aunt, until then, okay, let's go back to second semester. It was around April or March. I was taking like an exam. At the time, it was like an important exam, to decide if I'm going to middle school or not. And after I came to class, he was there. He was saying, oh, I cut class. I keep telling him I was taking an exam, which you're lying. I'm going to tell the teacher you cut an exam, you're going to flunk. And that really pissed me off because he was annoying me. He was annoying me since the beginning when I arrived here at the school. And I had enough, and I lost my... Then it snapped. Okay. Whenever I said here we bring snacks, yeah. I always carry a frozen water bottle. I grabbed my frozen water bottle. It was not melted. It was still a block of ice. And I flung it at him and right in the head, dead center. And that pissed him off. And then a fight broke. And people thought, oh, I'm going to cry. Oh, no. I held my ground. And when everybody saw me, even the teachers, they were scared because what they saw of me, they were scared. My eyes were red. I was breathing heavily like I just murdered somebody. And that changed. The quiet, nice guy that was from the States is no longer there. And if this is how schools are in Perigo, that's what I have to survive because first of all, you have to survive here. You can't be weak, and that's how I learned to survive ever since. And this was not the first fight. There were more in middle school and one in high school, which I mentioned in my first video, my first story. And since then, people learn not to tick me off because whenever I have autism, I hold my emotions in. And it's like a bottle. You break the bottle, oh boy, prepare for a hurricane because, oh boy, you don't want to see my temper when I lose it. And this was 6th grade. Now I know I'm usually control my anger, but you got those who are poking the bear, like I mentioned before. It's not wise to poke the bear. You poke the bear, you get the claws. You have a bunch of idiots who are attempting to poke the bear. But anywho, I hope you are entertained by this story. If you want me to continue with my stories, give it a like. And if you want to hear more, just comment on the comments down below. And if you have a story you want me to tell, just email me at Emmanuel, 2M's, 1996 Gomez, @gmail, and tell me your story. If I find it interesting, I'll tell it. And don't worry, I keep your name anonymous. Cross my heart, I hope to die. And also remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss a thing. And also watch the playlist of all my stories to those who are new. Just right over here. Also follow my other channel, like What Blows My Mind, Grind My Gears. Subscribe that as well, and also hit the bell. And also, to those who ain't subscribed, there are 98% of y'all ain't subscribed. What are you doing? Subscribe. That'll help us very well, and also like the videos. That'll help the algorithm a lot. And to my loyal subscribers, have a great day, and peace.